Hello everyone, my name is Sandeep Kumar Yadav. I have completed my M.Tech in Civil Engineering from NIT Jaipur. Currently, I have been working as a tutor at Prayagraj UP. I am giving a demo session on the topic probability. Probability is the most important chapter of the mathematics. Before we going to start the chapter, we should know what is the probability. Probability means the chances. The chances of happening of an event is called probability. For example, while we forecasting of weather, there is the possibility. While we betting in sports, based on the probability that may team A will be win, may team B will be win. And next example is the while we giving an exit poll in a election. So these are the examples of the probability. So we are going to our chapter. Here is the term given by probability is French mathematician Laplace. And here is the definition of the probability. What is the definition of probability? The probability is the ratio of the times an event is likely to occur divided by total possible outcomes. Means probability equal to number of the favorable outcomes upon total number of possible outcomes. Probability of an event equal to number of favorable outcomes upon total number of possible outcomes. This is the most important part of this chapter. This is used in all the questions in this chapter. This is the basic formula for this chapter. So, number of favorable outcomes upon total number of possible outcomes. This will be explained by an example. This first example, while we roll a dice. When we roll a dice, there is a total 6 possibility. It may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, if I ask what is the probability of getting 2? So, there is the only one possibility of getting 2. So, the probability of getting 2 is 1 by 6. Next example, while we tossed a coin, there the total possibility is equal to 2. It may be head or it may be tail. So, if I ask what is the probability of getting head, and that is the answer is 1 by 2. If I ask what is the probability of getting tail, there is the answer is 1 by 2. Next, some important terms which are often used in this chapter. First is the random experiment. If the result of the experiment is not known, then it is known as the random experiment. While we tossing a coin, we don't know what if the results comes out. It may be head, it may be tail. So this is a random experiment. While we rolling a dice, we don't know what is the results comes out. So this is a random experiment. Second is the outcomes. The possible result of the random experiment are called outcomes. So while we roll a dice, there is the possible outcome. It may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the outcomes. While we tossing a coin, there is the possibility of getting head or tail. Means these are the outcomes. Next is the sample space. The possible set of outcomes of an experiment is known as sample space. Means sample space is the collection of all the outcomes. Okay. Next, range of the probability. The range of probability is equal to 0 but less than or equal to 1. So probability is in the between 0 to 1. When probability equal to 1, it is called maximum probability, also called sure event. When probability equal to 0, this is called impossible event, and this is the minimum probability to be occur. The best example of the impossible event is while we rolling a dice. If I ask what is the probability of getting 8 or what is the probability of getting 9, so will not occur because in our sample space there is 8 or not 8 or 9 is not occur. So this is the impossible event. So we have go to the a question. In a cricket match, a batsman hit a boundary 6 times out of 30 balls he plays. Then find the probability he did hit a boundary and he did not hit the boundary. So number of the times he hit the boundary is equal to 6 and total number of balls he played is equal to 30. So number of times he does not hit the boundary is 30 minus 6 equal to 24. And the question asks what is the probability of hitting a boundary. So total number of favorable outcomes is equal to 6 and the total number of possible outcomes is equal to 30. 6 by 30 which is equal to 1 by 5 or 0.2. Next question, he did not hit the boundary. Then the probability that he does not hit the boundary is equal to 24 by 30. This is equal to 4 by 5 or 0.8. So this is the basic introduction of this chapter. I hope you will enjoy this. Thank you so much.